Manners maketh man. To me, I think that this kind of introduction, is really appealing. It makes the audience laugh, just as you did with my introduction as well as his introduction. But in a way that this introduction really grabs the audience's attention to what you have to say. In particular, this particular example, Manners Maketh Man, it relates a lot to what Stephen has to say, because his speech is about suiting up. Also, the way he references this to a movie, a pretty popular movie recently, also relates to a lot of people and makes everyone wants to know what is he going to talk about. So this is a very strong point from his speech. Other strong points that I have found is that he uses a PowerPoint, and in particular, since this is a topic in which you cannot really describe how to suit up, you need to have an example and Stephen did just that, just by dressing up himself really neatly, and also showing some examples of showing pictures of examples of different kinds of suits. And so this helps the audience imagine and visualize the point that he's trying to make, which is trying to suit up and get really neat, get really tidy. This is a good use of PowerPoint, since this kinds of topic in which you want the audience to know, to visualize the point that you're trying to make. Images are really a good form of trying to get your point across to your audience. And also, in particular, since he is in C6, which his project title is Vocal Variety, I have to comment a little bit about his vocal variety. Overall, I think that his vocal variety is great. He projects his voice very loud, very clear. Everyone can hear him very well. And also, he's not really that monotonic. So he varies a little bit in his vocal variety, which is pretty good. However, of course, as in any speech, there are always points to take note of, and points for him to improve. In particular, this kind of topic is a little bit unsuited for the audience, in my opinion, because Stephen only explains about suits, which translates to this only appeals to men. So, and for this event, like our Toastmasters meeting, we are not strictly an all-male event. We have wonderful females as well here. So, in my opinion, it would be great if he would perhaps change a little bit of the topic to encompass everyone, and not just all towards one particular gender, towards the males, towards the men, but also towards the females, towards the ladies as well. Also, I noticed that he is over time, so what I would recommend is perhaps you could cut out a little bit of information, because the information that he provided is too much and a little bit too focused, too detailed. So perhaps you can just point out several more general ideas about suiting up, and also try to be aware of your time. Overall, however, I find this speech very informative and very appealing, and well, the guys probably learned a thing or two about suiting up. And I'd say that he met his C6 goals. He is able to project his voice loudly, clearly, and has good vocal variety. Thank you, Session Master.